Hi everyone, this is the radio record of Group 5. We are going to talk about communicating in and between organizations. This study seeks to elaborate on communication as it occurs between the stakeholders in organizations such as the employees and the management. It offers a theoretical as well as practical knowledge on communication within and in various organizations. The theory part is derived from the review of 13 articles that address the topic of concern, while the practical part is obtained from interviews of executive directors and employees of 4 different companies in Toronto, Canada, namely Harbinger Communications, Reputation.ca Limited, Vocab Communications, and Anamorphic. All the executive directors interviewed emphasized the critical role of communication in the overall performance and success of any organization. The interviewees all agreed that information is useful in passing of information, control, emotional expression, and motivation. Formal and informal communication are used in organizations considered to serve various purposes. Literature review shows variations in communication pattern of the forms considered, but efforts were in place to achieve a standardized organizational communication.
Project identify 4 key roles played by communication as currently the behavior of the employers. Motivation choose to enhance the performance of the employers, mainly through clear communication and the encouraging of feedback. Communication also enables employers to engage socially, thereby allowing them to air their frustration as well as their satisfaction at the job. Communication also was found to be a good aid to decision-making by providing crucial information to facilitate decision-making in an organization. The study also highlights the different roles played by both formal and informal communication in any organization, since they complement one another to realize organization communication goals. Next, please.
Communication in an organizational setup can be either formal or informal. Formal communication is preferred in increasing the efficiency of the organization. Smooth communication methods for both upward and downward passing of information. Informal communication is used in unified and creating team environment among the employees, and in obtaining feedbacks as seen all 4 organization consisters. Modern technology was found to have impact internal communication in any organization. As a result, challenges has arisen while implementing the use of formal and informal communication in organizations. Formal communication suffers from low buy-ins from millennial employees who prefer informal social media platforms, and also the inflexibility while informal communication is associated with the spread of rumor and incorrect information. Next slide, please.
Communicate is crucial in communication as it enhances the effectiveness of work. According to the work by Bacata and Rice's skill, communication is the best tool that a company can utilize to improve their performance and improve their teamwork. Study also highlight the important role played by the effective organization communication in bringing about positive results in any organization. A study by Berman posits that holding regular meetings comes a long way in enabling the management to pass information to the subordinate while also receiving feedback. This is elaborated even further by Mikotara. A further study by Shannon found out the need to develop effective and customized communication to engage employees to improve overall effectiveness of organization. The same case of how communication enhances effectiveness by enhancing employees' performance is elaborated by study by Anderson and Yan and Joseph. Next slide, please.
Yu et al. And Sobrin, formal communication can be utilized to avoid crisis and achieve better results in an organization as it creates a positive emotional culture in an organization. Just like in the interviews, the studies encourage the role that development of positive cultures play in enhancing employees' positive contributions to an organization. Other studies, such as by Yu et al., propose the creation of compliance value by coming up with informal work procedures as best practice to enhance communication. This is also in line with the practical applications by the 4 companies that were considered in this study under the practical aspect. Next.
In conclusion, this project sought to offer the comprehensive review of the role of communication in and between organizations. It focused on formal and informal communication. The project compared secondary data through the literature review and primary data obtained via an interview with executive director and staff of Select 4 Toronto-based company in Canada. Formal communication effectively ensures that effectiveness and the efficiency of the organization, but suffer from the rigidity and the lower employee buy-ins. This is made complex by their rising in technology and social media, which is preferred by minimals. Informal communication is found best for ensure employee teamwork and feedback, but suffer from the dishonesty and the rumors. The methods complement each other, and they are best practice that can be adapted to increase and improve communication. And next. This is our project's reference, and thank you for listening. We are glad to answer any question you might have.